Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is going to be the top 10 mods of the week. This is going to be for all platforms, so I'm going to go ahead and just jump right into it here and see what we have. All right, for number 1 this week, we have the Lizard Trailer Pack. This is by Fast Farming, 31.30 megabytes to download for all platforms. Currently rated 4.8 stars out of 63 people having rated it. So a really good trailer set here, mostly designed for silage. It should work with some other materials, if I understand. Well, actually, it might be just silage only. Let's go and take a look at it in the story here before I say too much. So yeah, it's only silage or bulk type of materials here, these guys down here. So they'll take grass, sugarcane, or wood chips, straw, silage, hay, and chaff. But again, the one you see out there is this guy right here, 35,000 or 35.7 meters cubed, or 35,700 liters of material. Then we have one at 31.3, 26.8, and then 17.8 to 21.9. So a lot of good different options there for you. So if you're looking for a good bulk silage trailer, this might just be the one. But there you guys go. That is the Lizard Trailer Pack by Fast Farming. Again, 31.30 megabytes to download for all platforms. All right, for number 2, we have the Pickup 2018 Facelift. This is by Tommy, 7.87 megabytes to download for all platforms. Currently rated 4.7 out of 5 stars with 115 people having rated it. This allows you to have another configuration for the Pickup 2018. It's a separate pickup truck entirely, but if you go into the pickup truck that comes with this pack and you configure it, you have to make sure you configure it for this. You have to configure it for the salt configuration, or the salt box configuration. Then you can add that salt box in the back, which will spread between 2 to 6 meters working with salt. And again, it's only going to cost you $6,500 to buy that salt box there. So again, it kind of turns it into a salt tractor, or not a salt tractor, a salt spreader of some kind here. And one of my favorite parts is that new little light bar kind of adds on the front there, as you can see on the screen. It's just kind of flashing away right now. But there you guys go. If you want a just a smaller, less expensive salt spreader, this might be the one for you. But there you go. That's the Pickup 2018 Facelift by Tommy. All right, for number 3, we have the Lizard MDT. This is by Hulse FS. This is 4.55 megabytes to download for all platforms. Currently rated 4.7 out of 5 stars with 55 people having rated it. It does say this thing requires 80 horsepower. You probably can get away with less, but I wouldn't probably recommend that. This thing runs you $6,000. It does have 2 configurations, 8 meter and 12 meter. You're looking at the 12 meter option. This is a trailer that whole deck there, you lower it flat to the ground, and then you can kind of pull whatever you want onto it, or back whatever you want onto it, and then lift it back up and transport it wherever it needs to go. So it's really kind of a nifty transport trailer for whatever you may be doing, and allows you to kind of have a little bit more freedom for stuff that's going to be a little bit wide. You can't pull onto a regular step deck trailer or anything like that, but you could pull it onto a trailer like this. So there you guys go. It might work really well for some of your guys' farms, but this is the Lizard MDT by Hulse FS. All right, for number 4, we have the Lizard Trolled. This is by AGCO, 12.22 megabytes to download for all platforms. Currently rated 4.8 out of 5 stars with 162 people having rated it. So yes, at the end of the day, just another kind of 4-wheeler or well, it's not a side-by-side, 4-wheeler or quad or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, if you want something to drive around your farm, it's a little bit different. This guy's only going to run you $12,100, has 104 horsepower, and has a ton of configuration options, including the grill, the handlebars, the seat, all sorts of different stuff on there. So make sure you guys check this thing out. Again, this is the Lizard Trolled by AGCO. And for number 5, if you're looking for a new farmhouse, the Farmhouse by Namog Mod might be perfect for you. 19.15 megabytes to download for all platforms. Currently rated 4.9 out of 5 stars with 49 people having rated it. This is a really cool farmhouse. I like that it's kind of set up on stilts, kind of like that. So kind of a stilt style farmhouse for you. And honestly, it's really well detailed, and you can walk around the entire inside of the house. The sleep trigger itself is inside, off to the left in the bedroom, and it also has the wardrobe trigger in there as well. A really cool kitchenette and everything like that you could possibly need in a little farmhouse for your farm. So again, and this guy only running $72,000, $62 a day of maintenance, so not too much to buy this bad boy. But there you guys go. That is the Farmhouse by Namog Mod. For number 6, we have our first tractor this week, the T7 HD Series Edition. This is by Fritz, 14.84 megabytes to download for all platforms. Currently rated 4.6 out of 5 stars with 183 people having rated it. This is a really cool New Holland style tractor here. You can adjust the color to whatever you want. I put it to a metal or a blue metallic kind of color there that you see out in front of you. It also has this really wide stance option that's, I think the option was called sugarcane or something like that in terms of it being that stance. But yeah, really cool tractor, honestly, a ton of configurations. And again, you can have it between 275 and 350 horsepower, starts out at $220,000 to buy. It has a 630 liter fuel tank capacity, variable CVT transmission, weighs 10.9 tons, runs at 50 kilometers per hour. You have a ton of wheel configurations. There's animations for the throttle, joystick, power shuttle, and light buttons, and control animations such as the door, hood, and engine. So a lot of really really good detail on this thing and a ton of configurations on there. So again, make sure you guys check this thing out. This is the T7 HT Series Edition by Fritz. All right, for number 7, we have the Grape Production Pack. This is by Chen Ben, 18.72 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.8 out of 5 stars, with 59 people having rated it. This is a really cool pack that adds a lot of different abilities of things, or a lot of different things that you can do with your grapes after you harvest them. It makes your grapes quite a bit more profitable as well. So for those of you that have not wanted to put in the effort because you haven't made enough money, this might be something to turn that around for you. I did do a video showing off how to use this mod and all the details and new things on it. If you check that out, it's on my channel. A card's going to pop up on your screen right now, and then I'll teach you how to use the pack and talk about all the new products, such as grape seed oil, grape seeds, grape must, and a few other things in there. So again, a really cool pack. It really does add a lot to grapes, and honestly made me want to do grapes again. So make sure you guys check this pack out. That's the Grape Production Pack by Chen Ben. All right, for number 8, we have the AGCO Leveling Pack by The New Farmer, Farmer Boy, and I Am Modding, sorry. 28.29 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.5 out of 5 stars, with 154 people having rated it. This is a really cool pack. It adds a harvester that you can customize the brand and everything on. And you can see obviously here, it's at a weird angle, which you might say, why in the world would you ever want to do that? Well, the reason for that, and this is actually something that's realistic in the real world, is harvesters, as you're harvesting on a hill, the cab itself, you can adjust so that way you're actually sitting upright while the harvester's going along on the hill harvesting. So it's really cool, really cool pack. The 3 brands that are kind of in here are Massey Ferguson, Fendt, which you're seeing before you, and Laverda. So there you guys go. But yeah, honestly, this is just a flat out cool mod. I don't know why we haven't had this before, but this is really cool. This is brought to the game. And I think that for you guys that like to play a little bit more realistically, this is definitely something you're gonna be interested in. And it's just cool to see that the harvester can do that. And it's all the way to the right now. You can do that all the way to the left as well. And it's really easy to use. You just use your left mouse button if you're on PC. I'm not sure what the keys or commands are gonna be on console, but there you go. That is the AGCO Leveling Pack by The New Farmer, Farmer Boy, and I Am Modding. All right, for number 9, as we get close to wrapping up, we have the Lizard FSeries 1981. This is by Farm Central Sol, 41.03 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.5 out of 5 stars, with 316 people having rated it. This is a really cool truck, and I'm really excited to use it. It has a lot of different backs on it, and there's a couple different trucks that are actually available in this pack, so we're just gonna go ahead and hop in the store so we can take a look at a couple of those. So everything in this pack, we have the FSeries 6x2 and 6x4, a couple different options there. And then once you go in here, short chassis, we also have the long chassis, which most of the backs, I believe, require the long chassis. Here, I believe this one, this one for sure requires a long chassis. This one, I'm not sure. Based on that, their standard wood transport. This one, I believe, is the short chassis, if you want to use that one there. And then I believe the hook lift is going to be the short chassis as well. But this one right here, long chassis wise, you have capacity 12,000, 30,000, wood transport, animal transport, and a bale trailer, and then back to capacity 12,000. In terms of animals, this thing will hold 9 cows, 17 pigs, 16 sheep, or 9 horses if you have it in that animal configuration. So a really cool pack. The trucks are a little expensive, but honestly, they're really worth it for what you get out of them. I do wish they had a little bit more horsepower, but I'm assuming whatever the horsepower they have is realistic. But there you guys go, a really cool truck pack by Farm Central Sol. This is the Lizard F-Series 1981. So make sure you guys check it out and download it. All right, for number 10 in our final mod for this week, we have the JCB TM420S. This is by Ross N Mods, and it's 20.65 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.6 out of 5 stars, with 65 people having rated it. Now, it is listed as category telehandlers, and it does have, in the description, it says that is a telescopic wheel loader. However, I can confirm that this will take the telehandler tool, so it really is kind of a telehandler. So make sure you're using telehandler tools with it, so if it's not hooking up, that's probably what your problem is there. But regardless of that, really cool, has really good range on there. Honestly, it acts more like a front loader or wheel loader anyways, which is probably why it's called that. But again, it does take those telehandler tools there. It only costs you $119,000 to buy them for you JCB fans out there, such as JBot. There you guys go. That's going to be a really good telehandler for you. And on that note, that is our top 10 mods for the week. If you guys enjoyed this video, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel and turn your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys so much for coming and for watching.